Jerry Rice, Antonio Brown, and a win for the Chiefs? Stay tuned for more.
Welcome to the Two Random Podcast. Tired of subscribing to 100 different podcasts?
Yeah.
Sir Express and I Speak Motivate eliminate boredom while giving you their commentary on breaking news, movies, music, and so much more.
Going down, man.
Subscribe today and rate us 5 stars on Apple Podcasts now.
I always follow them.
Random is the only solution. Two Random Podcast starts in 3, 2, 1.
Hello. I'm I Speak Motivate.
And I am Sir Express.
And we have the greatest, most wonderful, weekend vacation situation.
Guys, we just came from Jacksonville, Florida. It was so amazing.
We went to
beautiful.
the beach. We seen It Chapter 2. We went to Neptune Beach, which is gorgeous, by the way. I could literally stay there for the rest of my life. Except, when it's bad weather there, obviously. And It Chapter 2, which was lit.
Litty.
Okay, but the reason why we came there is because it was Sir Express' birthday, September the 8th.
Woo! Yeah!
The cheer for yourself is hilarious. Okay, so his biggest thing was look, this is the thing.
Hold on.
We want for him.
We got to do it up better than that. Say that again.
What?
Say that again. It was what?
It was Sir Express's birthday on September the 8th. You're so extra. Okay, so his birthday. So we went to Jacksonville, Florida to see the Chiefs versus the Jacksonville Jaguars. And the Chiefs is Sir Express's absolute favorite team. He is a diehard fan. So we went out there, and the great thing is that we had great seats. And the Chiefs won.
Yes.
What was the score?
Score came up to be 40-26 over the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Which is really amazing. And so it was a beautiful first season game for the Chiefs. Being able to see them live and in color was amazing.
Yeah.
Just talk about your experience. You're the birthday guy, the birthday boy. How was your experience?
It's a birthday, man. Anyway. No, seriously, let me be honest. I have to say this was the best, most hottest birthday ever.
Mm-hmm.
When I tell you it was so hot, I ended up going into the shade. I was still watching the game. I was never going to leave the game. But I had to get into that shade. It was so dang hot, y'all.
Yeah, Jacksonville needs a dome. I will literally, those people that signing petitions for everything. I will sign a petition
for them to get a dome.
Cause they need a dome. It was too hot, and the guy in the beginning of the game, he was like, "Oh, the thermometer says 126." I'm like, how are these players? I'm sitting here and my heart is racing, pounding, and almost fainted. I was like, "Bro, look," because what we should have did anyway was not come out before the game. We were there 2 hours sitting in the sun already. So when the first quarter started, we were already jacked up, and I think that's what depleted us so quickly. Anyway, because we came early in the actual stadium seats, so that definitely had something to do with it. But that heat was scorching hot, and there was a lot of people with us, Jaguars and Chiefs alike, in that little tunnel. But what was amazing was that it was more Jaguar people in the tunnel than Kansas City fans, which was weird, Not saying all Jaguar fans are from Florida, but hey. But anyway, you thought you'd be used to the temperature.
Yeah. Not only that,
what happened?
But it was a lot more Chiefs fans there, period. Which I was completely shocked. Like, half the stadium was red.
Yeah.
Which was crazy to me.
Which was crazy. And then it was some cool people you took pictures with. It was like the nuns, the chief nuns or nuns of chiefs of Chief Kingdom. That was a cool outfit. It was cute. It was really cute. You have pictures.
Yep, they took pictures with me. You can go look at them on Sir Express.
On Instagram.
Yeah.
And what was the other thing? Oh, we saw a little baby chief. He was so cute. Oh my gosh, he was so cute. But the thing is that it was a lot of love from Chiefs Kingdom. We actually saw some people at the hotel that were Chiefs fans that were there ready for the game. And they said they're actually going to the Detroit game, the one against the Detroit Lions. So yeah, I feel like that would be much cooler.
Yeah, literally.
So next time we go to Jacksonville, I have a lot of things that I'm going to change in my life when I go there. A lot of life decisions, because I was like, I may die in the middle of this first quarter.
And she got a tan, guys.
I don't know if I'm gonna make it to the second.
She got a nice little tan.
I got double tanned because first we went to the beach, and then we end up, going to the game, and so I got double tan. So my tan lines are like mixed up because I had on different type of design shirts. But anyway, you guys, that was a good game. But what happened during the game wise? We actually seen it live.
We had two separate injuries that happened within this game. It was first Nick Foles, the quarterback of the Jacksonville Jaguars. He broke his clavicle. There we go. He broke his clavicle in his shoulder, which, oh my gosh, that
say the AKA collarbone or something like that.
Yeah, right. And so his is broken, and it's just sad, and you never want to hear anybody go through that.
You never.
He's also a former Chief, so we're always going to support him. Only way we wouldn't is if he went to the Raiders or the Broncos. Everybody else. Or the Patriots. Hate the Patriots. Anyway.
Oh my gosh.
But seriously, we hope for the best. We hope he can come back with a speedy recovery.
Yeah, you don't want anybody injured.
Right. Also, Tyreek Hill of the Kansas City Chiefs, the wide receiver, just signed a big deal. And after he got his big deal of 3 years, $54 million, he ended up getting hurt within the game, which is sad. You never want to hear anything like that happen. But he was injured. It was also a shoulder injury. Mm-hmm. But his does not need surgery. Mm-hmm. And he will not have to go on IR. So most likely they're going to try to hold him out for a month or so.
So he can heal a little
bit. To let him heal naturally and get better. They said it was a dislocated shoulder. After getting that fixed, then, everything should be good on him. So, better news for Tyreek Hill than the news that we're hearing for Nick Foles. So, unfortunately, after this, it'll probably be a while until we see Nick Foles.
And then we're just going to pray for him and lift him up in prayer because, as we said, you don't want anybody to be down and out.
Exactly.
Only time we want you to lose, you know what I'm saying, is
we want
because
you to lose, not lose your body limb.
Right. Not, and have any harm to you. So, this leads us into, today, this is the first week of all the games, so it's exciting. Well, not everybody, but it's exciting to see people play, especially today. My Saints won. I am very excited about the whole situation, and my fantasy team won.
Yeah, mine did too, as guys. Well.
So it was like,
it was
our real team and our fantasy teams won,
and we weren't going against each other in this one. So both of us are happy in this situation.
Yeah, we had okay. So this is what happened. I'm gonna tell you the whole story about my fantasy teams. So, like, I never did fantasy before. I was so hyped up. So I did my first fantasy with my husband because he invited me to it. First I forgot whatever, and I was like, just sign it into it for me, whatever. So he signed me up, and then he was talking about the draft day, and I was like really excited. I was lit. I did all my research and junk, got my people, real lit about that. So I got my people. Then I found out a little bit some infidelity of Sir Express because he was like, oh, I was like, what are you doing? Because like, I'm doing another draft.
Why after you say infidelity?
It's NFL really fantasy infidelity. Like, so
but you make it
he ended up having 2 more teams. And I thought we was just good on this one. So I was like, you know what? This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do some like mock drafts so I can be prepared to pick up another league or what have you. So I did that. But what happened was, because you know I'm new to fantasy, those weren't mocks. Those were real leagues. So I ended up getting in 5 more leagues. One of them. I got Patrick Mahomes in 2.
Hey.
And I got Alvin Kamara. Hey. I got Kelsey in almost all of them.
Which is true, and I was so mad at her. I was so mad at her.
So, I mean, basically I believe one of mine is inactive out of the 6 because they said they're going to do an offline draft. That never happened. And then I have 5 more that are active. And out of those 5, 2 of mine, I had technical difficulties because, like I said, they were supposed to be mock drafts. And so I did not know they were real drafts. So it was just auto drafting for me. So those are trash. But then I have 3 other ones that like I kind of halfway did.
And she actually kind of won in 2 of them.
And then 2 that I really drafted from. So really excited about it. But the main one that I drafted from won, and I think the second one my secondary that I mainly drafted from, I think that won too. I'm not for sure. I got to check after the show. But you guys, that's about the NFL fantasy. If you can go down and let us know if you won or lost this season. This week 1 on your fantasy, and did your real team win it? Tell us your favorite team and let us know, did they win this week, as well as did you win your fantasy, because we had a double win, which was super cool. Now we're going to get into this. Okay, Jerry Rice felt betrayed by Antonio Brown's move to the Patriots. We all got played, says Jerry Rice. This article was written by Andrew Joseph for The Win on usatoday.com if you want to see the full article. So it basically says that Antonio Brown's abrupt exit from the Oakland Raiders has predictably led to plenty of conspiracy theories, with many pointing to Brown orchestrating his way to the Patriots from the very beginning. And it says you can count Jerry Rice among those believers. Rice, who spent 4 seasons with the Raiders, was seen catching up with Brown during this season of Hard Knocks. He also had time to speak with Brown once the trade from Pittsburgh to Oakland went down. Now that Brown is a member of the Patriots, Rice couldn't help but think that he had been fooled by a player wanting to be in New England all along. Rice said in a Monday appearance on 95.7 The Game via NBC Bay Area, "We all got played. He contacted me. He told me he wanted to play ball here in the Bay Area. I bought into it because I can only take a man at his word, but I think this was already planned." Rice continued, "I think when he asked to be released from the Steelers, he wanted to go to the Patriots. He wanted them to trade him to the Patriots, and there was no way that the Steelers would trade him to a rival. So he had to go a different route, and he decided to come through the Bay Area And I feel sorry for the fans over